living in the moment. The human brain is a time traveler. We replay past conversations, rehash regrets, rehearse future scenarios, and catastrophize about outcomes that haven't happened and likely never will. This tendency is deeply wired. From an evolutionary perspective, our minds evolved to scan for threats and plan. But in modern life, this wiring often traps us in cycles of anxiety and rumination, pulling us away from what's happening in front of us. The result? We miss our lives as they're happening. We're there, but not really. We're eating dinner while worrying about tomorrow's meeting. Walking in the park while scrolling through headlines. Talking to someone while mentally editing our to-do list. The moment becomes a blur, not an experience. What does living in the moment really mean? Living in the moment, or practicing mindfulness, as it's often called, is the act of paying full attention to what you're experiencing right now, without judgment. It's noticing the texture of your food as you eat it, hearing the tone of a friend's voice as they speak, feeling the warmth of the sun on your skin instead of just registering that it's sunny. It's not about perfection or permanent enlightenment. It's about showing up, really showing up, for the life you already have. Practical ways to be more present. Start with your senses. The fastest route to the present moment is through your senses. If your mind is racing, anchor yourself in what you can see, hear, touch, taste, and smell. Try the 5-4-3-2-1 technique. Name 5 things you can see, 4 you can feel, 3 you can hear, 2 you can smell, and 1 you can taste. This pulls you out of your head and into your body. Do one thing at a time. Multitasking is a myth. What we think of as multitasking is really just fast switching between tasks, which reduces focus and increases stress. Whether you're drinking coffee, writing an email, or folding laundry, do just that. Give it your full attention. Paradoxically, this often makes tasks quicker and more enjoyable. Notice without judging. Mindfulness is not the same as positive thinking. You don't have to pretend everything is great. Just notice what's happening, including uncomfortable thoughts and feelings, without jumping to label them as good or bad. Create pockets of presence. You don't need to be mindful every second of the day. Instead, choose small moments, like brushing your teeth, walking to the shop, or making tea, as mini mindfulness breaks. Let go of the perfect moment. Myth. Living in the moment doesn't mean the moment has to be amazing. Some moments are boring, painful, or just flat. The point is to be there anyway. When you stop waiting for some ideal future, you begin to notice the richness of the present, even in its messiness, the unexpected benefits of now. When you start living more in the moment, something subtle but powerful shifts. You find yourself less reactive and more responsive. Small joys like laughter, nature, or a kind word become more vivid. Stress often softens, not because life is easier, but because you're not constantly resisting it. People around you notice too. You listen more. You're more grounded. You're not just there in a physical sense. You're actually with them. And in a world of fractured attention, that presence is a gift. In summary, living in the moment isn't a lofty spiritual goal. It's a skill, a habit of attention, that can be practiced and cultivated. It won't erase your problems or make every moment magical, but it will let you experience your life more fully, more richly, and more honestly. And in the end, the present moment is all we ever really have. So why not try living in it? Exercises. Exercise. 1. The 5 senses. Grounding technique. 5-minute mindfulness. Purpose: to immediately anchor yourself in the present moment using your senses. How to do it: pause whatever you're doing. Name aloud or silently 5 things you can see, e.g., a pen, the light coming through the window, a plant. 4 things you can touch, e.g., your clothes, the chair, your coffee cup. 3 things you can hear, e.g., a ticking clock, traffic, your breath. 2 things you can smell, e.g., your hand lotion, fresh air. 1 thing you can taste, e.g., coffee, your toothpaste, gum. Why it works. It brings you back from thought loops or worries and directs your attention directly to the present moment. Exercise. 2. The single task immersion, mindfulness in action. Purpose. To practice undivided attention during a routine activity. How to do it. Choose one simple daily activity, brushing your teeth, washing the dishes, or walking to the shop. As you do it, slow down slightly and bring full attention to every sensation involved. Notice the physical sensations, textures, movements, smells. Observe your breath without changing it. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to the task. No multitasking, no phone, no background noise if possible. Why it works. It trains the brain to find richness and presence in the mundane, not just the big moments.